How fast can you make the chicken Alfredo from scratch in real life? With no rush, no helpers, and no store-bought jar of Alfredo sauce. Let's figure it out. We don't want to overpromise, so it's not going to be 5 minutes. But if you want a 5-minute dinner, cut some bread, slice some cheese, pour some wine, and you'll have a dinner in even less than 5 minutes. And please take it right, nothing is wrong with this choice, it's just not the chicken Alfredo. All that being said, we can still expedite the things in the kitchen. All we do is just taking the steps in a smart order. Before we start, check the description below where I've listed all the ingredients and give this video a like while you're there. What we need is pasta. Today I'm making the chicken Alfredo with fettuccine, but any other pasta works well too. Also, we have chicken breasts, parmesan, cream, butter, garlic, and fresh parsley. The other 3 ingredients we're not showing, but I'm sure you always have those handy. By the way, list them in the comments if you guessed what those 3 are. We'll start with chopping the chicken breasts into small pieces, slightly season them, and set aside for a moment. Then mince the garlic, finely grate parmesan, mince fresh parsley, and measure the cream. All in all, the prep work took us 7 minutes. Next, we'll boil 4 or 5 liters of water to cook the pasta. So get the pot, fill it with water, place on the highest heat, and make sure you cover the pot with a lid, which always makes things happen faster. Water will boil in 12 minutes, which we will use to fry the chicken. Fry it in a couple of batches to make sure that it is fried and not boiled. Add about a tablespoon of olive oil to the pan and spread the chopped chicken in one layer. Do not stir until it starts browning. Then turn the chicken so that it is fried on the rest of the sides as well. Remove the cooked chicken and make the sauce in the same pan. Add butter and the minced garlic. All these chicken bits will make the sauce much more flavorful. Cook on low for about 2-3 minutes so that garlic slowly cooks and doesn't change the color. By now, the water should have started boiling. Season it with a generous amount of salt. I usually use 3-4 teaspoons of kosher salt and cook pasta for only 7 minutes. It should be al dente because we will continue cooking it in the sauce and we'll still want it to be al dente at the end of the cooking. And although I made it sound extremely complicated, it's not at all. While the pasta cooks, we'll finish the sauce. To the butter and garlic, add the heavy cream and half-half, stir well to emulsify, and bring to light simmering. Keeping it on low heat, start slowly adding the finely grated parmesan, and don't add the next batch until the previous one completely melts down and merges with the cream. This will prevent your sauce from splitting and will make it free from cheese lumps. Also, make sure to reserve a few pinches of grated parmesan for garnishing. Check the seasonings and adjust to your taste by adding some salt and freshly grinded black pepper. Add the chicken, stir so that the chicken is covered with the sauce, and check your pasta. If it is slightly harder than al dente, it's good to go to the sauce. So reserve a little of pasta water and make it a good practice every time you cook pasta. Pasta water is very helpful to thin the sauce if it gets way too thick, and it works much better than just water. Okay, drain the pasta and add it to the pan with the sauce and the chicken. Gently toss and mix to let everything combine and exchange the flavors. If the sauce has thickened way too much, like I've said, add a splash or 2 of reserved pasta water and get to your desired consistency. The last step took us another 3 minutes, which brought us to a total time of 29 minutes. Not bad for a weeknight dinner. Spend another minute to round the things up and plate the chicken Alfredo. Make sure the chicken pieces do go to the plate as well. Top each plate with reserved grated parmesan and parsley and eat heartily right away. So, from the very start of prep work up until plating, it took us 30 minutes. Is it slow or fast for you? Let us know in the comments. If we made you happy with today's episode, subscribe to Fabits and hit that bell button for all to get the notifications every time we have a new episode for you. Thanks for watching, stay well folks, and I'll see you in the next video.